Well, good morning and welcome to your Morning Pulse for Thursday, April 10th, 2025. I'm Jeffrey Snyder, Editor-in-Chief of the Morning Pulse Daily Newsletter and lead anchor of the Broadcast Retirement Network's daily program, BRN. Here are top stories this morning outside of the echo chamber. And our first story this morning, how to support employee financial literacy and why you should. This article comes from the Society of Human Resource Management. And you know, April is Financial Literacy Month, and there's been a lot of talk about what schools are doing and colleges to improve the financial literacy of our children. But employers can take very important steps to improve the financial literacy of their employees, and it will have long-term positive effects on their workforce. And next up, consumer payment preferences for healthcare. This comes from American Express Merchant and highlights a survey conducted by Amex and Forbes Insight. And as you would imagine, the top method for making healthcare payments, that's right, it's credit cards. It's the preferred payment for 73% of participants in the survey. I think it's quite notable. Credit card debt is going through the roof. I think I read somewhere, and I think we featured it on our network, that the average credit card balance for Americans that hold credit card balances is $6,600. Look, if you don't have emergency savings, you don't have a good health care plan, and you need medical support, you got to pay for it somehow. Next up, before you drop full coverage car insurance to save money, here's what you need to know. Well, it shouldn't be a shock to anybody that car insurance premiums have surged over 20% year over year, and that's for a multitude of reasons, even before tariffs. Driving history, accidents, what it costs to repair vehicles has gone up significantly, the cost of labor, and certainly it's creating an affordability crisis. How can you adjust your car insurance? Well, you can certainly back down on certain aspects of your coverages, but you want to make sure that it doesn't put you in a significant liability, that if you do get into an accident, you got to pay more out of pocket, and hey, you could be at substantial financial risk if you do. And lastly, parents and students raise concerns over college savings amid tariffs. Well, parents utilizing 529 college savings plans are facing similar challenges to their 401k cousins due to the recent stock market volatility. And unlike 401ks, which have a longer time horizon, which means that you can kind of ride out some of this volatility over a long period of time, there's a shorter period of time that 529 account holders typically hold their funds. So that creates a lot of question marks, especially with the end of year coming up, and many graduates are going to be tapping in to their parents and grandparents' 529 accounts that were set up on their behalf. Certainly interesting. All these stories and more can be found in today's edition of the Morning Pulse Daily Newsletter. You can subscribe at www.broadcastretirementnetwork.com to get the newsletter delivered each and every day to your email box. And it's chock full of great stories. I know, because I put it together each and every day by hand. No AI, no algorithm, just through my 31 years of seasoned experience in the retirement industry. And your subscription supports all the great content on the Broadcast Retirement Network. That's all for this morning's episode of Your Morning Pulse. Don't forget to check out this morning's edition of BRN. Jen Flinton of Invesca will be joining us to help break down what investors should be focused on when it comes to Washington policies in 2025. You're not going to want to miss it. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. I'm Jeff Snyder. Stay safe, keep on saving, and don't forget, roll with the changes.